In this video, we're going to cover email addresses, how to properly set them up, and how you ought to be using them within the company with respect to Lizzy. Um, we see quite a bit of dealers going through and creating a sales at dealership.com or a service at dealership.com, and the and then having multiple employees logging into that email address, or even if they only have one employee logging into it, they have that person using it as their email for the company. Another problem is an employee coming in and actually using their personal email address for Lizzy to log in or check and send emails. The problem with both of these is that I have the potential of this employee leaving, and I have company emails that have been going to their private email address, or I have a new employee that comes in and logs in as this sales at mydealership.com, and now he has access to pay stubs and other things that were being sent to the earlier employee. The way that you should set this system up is you should have a separate email address for each employee that you have that is a company email address. That's the email address that they should be using within Lizzy to both send and receive emails. The one of the other reasons is that if that employee clicks a link to send an email out of Lizzy, you don't want the customer that receives that email to actually be communicating back via personal email back to that employee. So we're trying to minimize the amount of mixing between personal email addresses and the company email addresses, and also ensure that everybody is receiving the emails that they're supposed to be receiving. Now, I currently have our email system pulled up for NYSEX, and you can see down here at the bottom we've got a list of all of the employees' email addresses. So these are the email addresses used by the individual employees with respect to NYSEX. But the problem is that I need them to receive emails that come in for support or sales or whatever else that we may have, and I don't want to go create an email address for that particular thing. What I want to do is I want to go create what's called an alias, and then I'm going to map employees to that alias so that when an email address comes in to sales at NYSEX.com, it gets dispersed to 5 different people or whatever it is that I have associated with that particular address. And so every email system that's out there, I don't really care what it is, you have the ability to create aliases. You may need to contact your email provider to get assistance with this, but you do have that capability. And you do want to make sure that all of the employees have a company specific email address and are not using their personal email addresses. Doing this is going to solve a lot of problems that you have or will have in the dealership later on.